Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ricciville. So I started moving some product around between episodes, and then I was keeping an eye on our fertilizer state, and I wanted to get the fertilizer done before we slept the night. And these two fields came ready to fertilizer, so I stopped what I was doing and hit the recording button. So we're going to have one more episode for this game day. It's 1825, so we have an hour of in-game lighting before it gets dark. So I thought thought I'd just come in here and take care of these fields and finish moving the product around on camera so we don't miss this stage of fertilizer. So, and these couple fields here with the train and the road are not too helper friendly, but we're going to set a helper off here real quick. And we'll come back, jump out. No, hit B, old man. Wrong button, old man, wrong button. Now we're going to come back and check on him. We haven't taken care of the bee at the apiary lately. So I brought a load of plywood over here for us. And I'm going to get that dropped off here and then grab a load of beehives and then run them back to the apiary. That's what I was doing when the fields came ready to fertilize. There we go. So let those unload into the factory. Yeah, that we are completely out of plywood. So let's grab, I think I only fit 20 on the truck. Oh, and it's all we had too, so perfect. We need tall pallets. So let's go back to tall. And can I sneak out of here backwards? Or are we going to have to drive around the building? I may have to do, let's back her up. Alright, not bad, not bad. Now I think we're also going to need some some pallets for the apiary. I did not get those run back there yet. But I do want to keep an eye on our helper so we can move him over to the next field. So this will again be a little bit of a hauling episode, but on a production Mac, that's what you're going to do all day. Is you're going to take care of your arable, take care of your animals, which we don't have yet, and then pretty much run product around the rest of the day. And we don't even have that many factories yet. Eventually this whole lot will be filled, the whole lot by the central warehouse will be filled. Now we could have used these in-game greenhouses and orchards, but I decided to go for the challenge and use the placeable ones. Alright, let's see what we have here. So this is, we have a ton of pallets. We don't need any pallets. Let's grab all the wax it has. We'll take it back with us. And we'll drop them off in the house of wax. Before we do that, let's take care of, let's go check on helper I. And I'm going to fire him now. And let's just finish this strip up and we'll move him over. See if we can sneak over here without getting hit by the train. But look at that. I'm going to do a headland along the train tracks and then send him off. And we'll go back and take care of the wax. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's get him spun around. Now we do need to find another smaller-ish field over this way for potatoes. And I did it again. Jump out instead of hitting higher help. Alright. Back to the apiary. Now let's I'm gonna go back to regular size pallets. And then let us grab our wax. The only use for wax right now is that I can remember is just turning them into old man statues. So I think that's our only factory right now that's making finished goods that we can actually sell. So this is Old Man's House of Wax, and I believe it's the only thing that uses wax in game. So we're not doing any candles or anything like that. So let's drop the wax off in there, and let's see what we have made. If we have, I think I could fit 8 pallets on the factory. How many do we have if we've spawned them all out? We have 12. Let's grab, yeah, what the heck. Let's go sell our first load of finished goods. Let's go down to 8, because I think that's what I can fit on the trailer. I could be wrong. If it holds more, we'll spawn them out. We have to go back to tall pallets. So I can't remember how many tall. I think it's, oh, it could be 20. I could be wrong. It could be 20. It is. Let's go grab the rest of them. It's not a full load, but we'll see what we can get. Alright, and we'll go check on that helper real quick. So I saw that pop up. And you are done, correct? Take a quick spin around the field, make sure you didn't miss anything. Yeah, we'll call it. Little strip up the end, but I'm going to call it good. Let's just park you over here for now. let's check on the rest of our fields real quick and see how they are with, so we still need 3, 4, and 6. And they're now in the next growth stage. So you need to come over to field 3. So let's get our fertilizer taken care of, because tomorrow game day, some of these crops should be ready. And I don't want to miss the chance of getting 100% harvest because we missed a stage of fertilizer. And I want to get it before it gets dark. Yeah, I want to get one good potato harvest in so we can have some for herbicide, so we can make more herbicide. And then the second run of potatoes, we're going to need, some factories take potatoes, some factories take washed potatoes, and then some factories take steamed potatoes. So we're going to have to get a couple of potato harvests in as well. I know. I hate driving across the map. I really wish that all my vehicles, I wish they were modded where I can drive them at like 100 miles an hour across the map. Alright, let's set you, I did it again. Let's set you off. And you do your thing. Let's head back to, trailer should be sitting back here somewhere. It is. Now, who's got the best price for our old man wax statues? I'll show you those pallets if you didn't get a look at them. Let me see who's selling them, or actually who is buying them. If I could find them in the store. Right here. Who's got Old Man? Mary's Beach Bonanza. So we are heading all the way to the beach. So here's what Old Man, here's what we do with our wax. We turn them into Old Man wax statues. So we are heading to the beach. We'll keep an eye on our sprayer, and we'll end up moving it from one field to the next. But we can go cross country down to the beach. And just about perfect timing, so we'll cross the bridge. We will move the sprayer. Alright, so you sit here a minute. Let's go grab our sprayer. And it looks like this field is done. Now, can I sneak between the trees and the poles? We can. Now, I'm probably just going to knock this field out by hand because it's only like 2 passes. Oh, maybe it's 3 passes. Yeah, we'll just knock this out by hand and we'll move this over to field 6. And then we'll go sell our statues. But I hope everyone is doing well today. It's a Friday morning as I record this. Getting ready to build the very last placeable factory for FS19 today. And then the new 16X release map gets released tomorrow, Ricciville. So it's going to be a busy weekend. It's going to be a nice weekend. Because pretty soon I won't have anything to build, and I'll just be able to sit back and play. For at least a month till 22 comes out. Alright, let's get you folded up. Oh, excuse me, my sinuses are still killing me. Let's get you driven over to field 6. I'll do one headland along the water and then we'll set a worker off. And I'll come back and grab our wax statues before they sit there and melt in the sun. We'll come back to a pile of wax and have to take them back to the factory to turn them back into old men. Yeah, I still haven't gotten to the mining, and that desperately needs to get done. Yeah, I took care of the oil well, and I took care of the refinery, and then the fields were ready for fertilizer. I was going to just do busy work and then roll the night, sleep tonight, and start a new game day today, but the fields redirected our plans. Yeah, let's head down to this end. We'll throw a headland along the water and we'll set off a worker. And this should be our last field ready for fertilizer. Alright, hit the right button this time, old man. Helper. Oh, come on. Why do you say you do not need fertilizer? There we go. Alright, let's grab our... Back to our truck. Where's our truck? Not there. Over here. Alright, now we can head down to the beach. Before our old men are just a blob of melted wax. So next episode, I will definitely sleep tonight. We'll come in on a fresh game day. Before I come in on a fresh game day, I'll take care of the mines, and I may even cut the grass again so we can keep our silage operation going. And then hope it does not rain. Or we'll try and find some rainy day busy work to do. Alright, so let's get our first load of old man statues. There we go. 61 grand for 3/4 of a load of old man wax statues. Now the honey we'll definitely use in one of the factories. I think honey buns. I think we use honey in a few factories. Honey roast in the nut house for honey roasted nuts. So let's get this guy back to the yard. So yeah, I did buy the copper mine and the nickel mine. We got those running. So I did throw some fuel and water in those tanks. So we're going to need the nickel and the copper eventually. Alright, so let's get this guy parked over here, and then we're going to head over to our grass meadow, and we have a load of silage sitting here waiting for us, and then we're going to have to cut the grass in the morning. I think this was my last load of silage. And then I want to also, we never did get the dairy and the mill up and running. Now we're waiting on our soybean harvest and our root crop harvests to get the mill up and running. But I still think it needs like fuel and crates or pallets or something. So we're going to have to check on the mill and get that ready for our crops. Now the reason I'm selling this stuff is we need the root crop harvester and a couple of headers. So we'll probably take care of the mill tomorrow. Well, tomorrow game day. But let's get this sold off. We'll get this guy back to the house. We'll go check on our sprayer. And I'm hoping we have enough to get the T440 and 2 headers. I don't know, it's going to be close. I don't think we're going to have enough, honestly. Let's go check on our sprayer. And you got yourself wrapped around a tree and went home. Of course you got yourself wrapped around a tree and went home. Why wouldn't you? I can't complain. You did pretty well. I think you got the entire field except for the last row. You did, where you got yourself in a tree. So let this guy sit here. I'll move him back to the house. Let's go back and get our truck that's sitting over here at Lucy's. Alright, where the heck did I end up at? The wrong sell point. Oh, that's across the street. Can I jump the fence? Nope. I'm an old man. I can't jump that high anymore. Let's get this guy back to the yard. And we'll see if we have enough money to get the Pterodos and the at least 2 headers for our 2 recrops that we have planted. Now I want to come back over here and do a ton of landscaping as well. There we go. We're starting to get a nice collection of vehicles. Let's head over to the house. That's where our store delivery mod is. Let's head over to the house. Let's take a peek at the Pterodos and what color? 495,000. What color? Oh my goodness. This is insane. This is definitely insane. Actually, that's not bad. No other options. Let's grab this puppy. And now, I forget what 2 crops I planted. So 48 and 49 have what growing in them? We have peanut and sugar beet. So sugar beet, hold on, that was the same one, right? Sugar beet, yeah, sugar beet and peanut. So we need a sugar beet header and a peanut header. So peanut header, peanuts are brown, so let's go brown. And then sugar beet, Sugar beet. Let's go. Do we have pink for sugar beet? Let's go pink for sugar beet. And we have $60,000 left. Alright. Let's get this guy spun around and pick up at least one of the headers. If I can figure out where the center point is. There we go. At least get one of the headers out of the way. Well, hold on. I wanted to fold the header up, not unfold the... There we go. But we are 30 minutes in. I'm going to get these guys... I'm going to get our new equipment over to the yard for our... over by Silo 4, over to our staging area near fields 48, 49, 50, and 51. So I'll get this equipment moved. I'll get all of our equipment moved around the map. I will do a little bit of busy work, and then I will sleep tonight. And when I sleep tonight, I will see if it's raining or not, or if we have sunshine work to do tomorrow, or if we're going to have some rainy day work to do. But I am OldMan102. Thank you for stopping in. Have an awesome day, and I will catch y'all next episode. Please smash that like and subscribe on the way out. It'll definitely help the channel grow.